Hey people, welcome to the channel here. Playing? Can we say that anymore? Playing Star Citizen. And yeah, I was just blown away by the update on No Man's Sky. It is, and I saw also YouTube doing its thing, sharing the Asmon's Gold video. The guy basically said the exact same thing I did. It just blows your mind how much it has advanced, how much better it is in terms of graphics, and at the same time we have this. So I was thinking about doing this video before checking out the No Man's Sky update, Planets Part 1, but it just confirms and just reaffirms this idea that in the case of CIG, they're not making a game, they're not advancing, they're just pretending. And I don't mean this, it's not mean-spirited, it's honestly what it is. They just pretend to be developing a game while doing, it's not even the minimal amount of content as it used to be, which I mentioned before. No, now it's just making things even worse. Master modes, it's horrible. Master mode is like a disease. It's like, yeah, getting the worst news from your doctor. That's what master modes is. Like, yes, you will never walk again. Okay, thank you. Have an awesome day. Master modes is like being paralyzed in the gaming world. So that was terrible enough. What is it that we got good in exchange for that? I don't know. Let me know. What dogs, birds? I don't remember last time I saw or cared about any of that. We got the distribution centers, a building is what we got. Okay, so we lost the joy of flight and space combat, and we got a building. All right, that's kind of like a poor trade-off, but hey, it is what it is, right? And what we're looking at now for 324, which is 8 months into this mess, it's gonna be around the corner for the new Expo. It's again, the tiny little update that should have been that like weeks later took a full-blown year to be delivered. And what is it that we get? We get our personal hangars, which are a shadow of what they were supposed to be, while at the same time losing our inventories and having a far worse cargo experience. You have to move box at a time while getting your box robbed from elevators because they cannot be bothered to actually develop the game. Why is it? Well, most of all, you kind of know this already. I mentioned it a million times. The idea is don't waste money making a game. Only focus on hype and having professional shills on YouTube, which they have plenty of. Check out a Board Gamer as an example of someone shameless in terms of how they clickbait. I mean, talk about someone doing clickbait. Will we get stations and farms and home bases? No, just talk about something that you know there's none of that exists. So yes, shameless shilling, that's what we get. No progress, no new content to play and enjoy, just things being worse, right? So in terms of what is that they do, nothing at all. We kind of understand the economy of that. You waste money when you make the game, you just invest on making new ships to be sold, and even those make them as cheap as possible by using the same resources you already have. The new Crusader starter ship that was just leaked, it is just a tiny spirit. It's the spirit scaled down. They literally just shrink the thing 50% and just leave a little bit of a single seater there. They're gonna have a little bit of a bed, and there's gonna be 4 or 8 SU of cargo, and that's gonna be it. Basically a 300i or Avenger Titan Crusader version. Oh, that's great. Is it really? Is it really great? No. But that's what we get. We just get cheap, shitty, minimal effort, while others get No Man's Sky. But there's also one more reason why they do that little minimal they do, which is this scam. Yes, this scam. What am I talking about? The lawsuits. The lawsuits that they have non-stop, constantly being brought to justice for what they're doing here, which is nothing, and they have people pissed, and they have to go in front of judges and say, no, we're actually making a game. Are you really making a game, or are you scamming people, telling them that you're making a game, but not actually doing? Because, sir, that is illegal in this country, wherever that is. In most of the civilized world, it is illegal to scam people, taking money, saying you'll use it to do something, and then not actually do that. It is a crime to scam people. That's why they're very careful to do that little minimal amount of progress, as to say, see, there it is, we're doing something. We're not scamming people, we're doing this little bit. Okay, when are you planning on releasing this? Well, we never said we would, but we are working on it. There's stuff. Look at all the videos, look at all of the things. Okay, but the entire community is saying that there's nothing new. Yes, there is. There's a new building now. There's a dog and a bird. And maybe in 3 or 4 years there will be pyro. So that's how they literally, guys, this is fucking depressing. Literally, that's how they stay out of fucking jail. I shit you not. That's what they do. That is even more important for them than giving a little bit of content for shills to just keep the ball rolling. What are we doing here? What are we... I'm trying to do a bunker mission of the confidential ones. I don't know why. I don't even know. Honestly, I should just clean up my disk, make a little bit of space, install No Man's Sky, and go for that. I mean, never say never. Maybe one of these days there's a great patch. Maybe there's something fun to try out. Maybe there's some bullshit that you want to mess around with. And yeah, no problem. We will do that. Of course we will. If you have any suggestions or things you'd like to see, sure, but there's nothing new. A little bit of salty Mike there admitting on there being nothing for us to do here, and 324 looking pretty terrible, even though he shells pretty heavily the bullshit of the new cargo missions. That is Oscar worthy, pretending to be excited about that crap, but hey, congrats to him. Anyway, guys, I'll try to do this bunker and see how it goes. Take care, see you next time, and do yourself a favor, get No Man's Sky. That looks pretty fucking great. See you next time.